Get ready to fight! Combat happens in rounds. What? I've been fighting! The game pauses around you during combat, so you have time to plan your actions. Alright, what do we got lying around over here? Big old tentacle in the water, nice.
No traps, please.
Mangled fish, oh, I'm so sorry. Well, he's not using the money.
I want to have a word.
Oh yeah, this place is gonna smell real bad. You okay? Reach for the artifact. Oh hey, you're awake! Just checking on you.
What are you doing?
Check and see if you're alive.
Yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive?
Guess I'm a really good wild mage. I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
What happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Or landed, like, further away. We should look for her. She might be injured or worse.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Yeah, we need anti-parasitic medicine. Have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
You like Shadowheart, but you're not fond of her Gith racism? Yeah. Want to stay together, I take.
We need each other. And we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
Shadowheart will remember this.
On my way.
Pouch.
Something good here, I hope.
Can we make it automatically do the Alt button? This is gameplay. Show genitals, of course. Share private moments. Certain scenes are private. That means that in multiplayer, other players cannot witness them. Here we go. Choose whether or not characters are highlighted with an outline or circle in combat. Whether or not characters are highlighted with an online circle during combat. Tactical view. Nope, that's people still. Surprised it doesn't have tiefling racism. I'm kind of surprised about that too. Auto select character, camera. What? What the hell is the Twitch integration? Hate the metric system as default. This is America. I want garbage on the floor to be automatically highlighted. I guess there is no button for it. Let us control your genitals! You could trust chat. This is less of a trusting chat situation, more of a, if it's like voting for dialogue choices, it's just going to make the game go very slow. Very slow. I just want this to be automatic right here. And on the off chance, very bad. Old floppy hat! Now we're cooking with gas. Doo doo doo. Imagine if every time a conversation happened, we have to wait 60 goddamn seconds to find out what the solution to that chat conversation is gonna be. A perfumed letter? Haha. I'm gonna get laid. Take a fish. Nothing wrong with having dirty fish in your backpack. Shanties for the bitch queen!
Take that. Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Take all that food. Do I wear the floppy hat? This is the important question we're gonna find out. Are there non-penis genitals? There's vulvas. Floppy hat. Yeah, I poke holes in it for my horns. Excellent. Alright, good. I can click on a slot and it'll show me what I have available there. Underwear? We're raw. Ooh, Shadow Heart's underwear. This raises a lot of questions about what just happened. I'll just put her underwear in my backpack. Shadowheart, you shouldn't let strangers decide whether or not I get to have your underwear or not. That's a yikes from me. I don't know why, but it let me do it. It's just like, yeah, sure, you can have my underwear.
Blades always sharp.
Would you like to wear my underwear? If panties could brood. I'm only allowed to put them in the underwear slot. Just currently using a mace. Do we have a better mace? I feel like you're better off with the crossbow. I have magic. There doesn't need to be an underwear slot. Are you sure? Have you considered the options of, yes, we definitely need an underwear slot? Did you forget there's penises in this game? And also vulvas? What do you think you put over those?
Better fetch that.
This means we might find enchanted underwear. The Twitch drops include underwear? How come we're not getting drops right now? Shouldn't those be showing up in chat because I'm playing this game? I don't understand how Twitch drops work. Because you did enable drops. How do I enable drops? Do I have to connect to Twitch? I'll do that. Hold on. Viewers to see your party, track your quests, vote in dialogue. Doesn't mention drops. Oh, it's launching Firefox. It's the wrong browser, you stupid bastards. It's a Twitch setting. You know how horny your chat is. It's true. It didn't even do it right. Well, that's a little broken. Get out of here. Drops are supposed to be turned on. Well, that broke. I'll figure that out another time. An ancient door. Well, there's a few more corpses for me to rifle through. Last time I was playing a game, it started doing drops, and like I wasn't even playing a game that had drops. It was weird. It just happened. Mysterious liquid. Alright, it seems like I could go back into the ship. I feel like maybe I check the door real fast. You're supposed to be my Genius Bar representative for Twitch, Truaxium. Come on. It's locked. There's Katase, our actual Twitch representative. We don't know how to make the drops happen. We want a new pair of panties.
One strike could be lethal.
What are we fighting? High ground rules! Don't try, Tanakin! I have the high ground!
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Did I just set myself on fire or something? I think I did. Go to your dashboard settings. Viewer rewards. Hold on. Just in case you guys want special pairs of panties. Alright. Go to your dashboard settings. Viewer rewards. Reward. Oh, drops. Enable drops. Yeah, drops are turned on. I don't know if there's drops for this particular game, maybe. Baldur's Gate. Here we go, Baldur's Gate 3. August 3rd, that's today. Twitch camp clothing set. Horrible! Don't like that. You already have yours? Oh, it has to happen after a little while. I see. Alright. My turn.
Your time is.
Why do I keep walking into this goo that hurts me? I should really stop doing that.
Breathe deep.
Oh. You know, the time to explain Attack of Opportunity to me is not when they do it to me, but before they have the opportunity to do it to me. That's when I would do that. Just personally. Personally, that's when I would do it. Is before. You already have yours? It's more that you are currently on fire. Yeah, that was bad too. I know these rules. I shouldn't need the game to tell me either. Really, I want to know, how much defense are my underwear currently providing me? Pain's a better teacher than warning. Alright, let's go save Shadowheart.
Discussion.
All these corpses had no good loot in them anyway. Hey, you awake? Also, what's your weird little nubbin? Hey! Wake up!
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I don't know. I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. You might want to
Just gonna speed
reconsider
through the
calling
dialogue
her
we've
a
already
friend.
done.
Looks like she ran off. First things first. We might have escaped, but we still have. No. I don't. We need each other.
Alright, let's go.
And it would have been all too easy. Lead the way.
Don't waste a step.
Let's go!
Have a look.
I didn't actually look in this barrel last time. Take a little water. The only things I really want to make sure I get again are a bunch of raw fish that I can keep in my pockets, and the shanties for the bitch queen. Like the important stuff. What button's quick save?
There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
No way to auto-loot? That's a bummer. This definitely feels like the kind of game where I'm gonna pick up everything and most of it won't be important. Like, I picked up a pair of tongs. What are the chances these tongs are gonna come up? This is a map of your surroundings. You could view quest locations and place custom markers. F5, understood.
Open up.
Alright, now we know. Don't walk into the stuff that makes me be on fire.
More of those wretched things.
You can throw inventory items at enemies. There we go. Nice quick save.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Get wrecked, scrub! So far, so good. I haven't gotten, like, far enough in to see if it's going to have interesting, like, mechanics? Because it lets you choose a lot of the spells that I consider, like, role-playing spells. So I want to see, like, can we actually use them effectively? You can, in fact, trade underwear with your companions. So that's a pretty good sign. Concussive smash. That's probably a good thing to do on a brain. Keep the wizard safe. How much health does that have? 5 hit points. It's been a long dame at work. Time to watch weeb shit. You had a long dame? What are you gonna watch? Firebolt. Critical miss. God. How far along in season 1 are you? What the hell is a critical miss? Well, that's when you roll a 1. We're just lucky it's not doing like the old rules of like, oh, you critical missed, you die. Like something horrible happens. Episode 20, you're pretty close. Oh, that one's dead. You're glad the anime files cut rules. They do, in fact, go through a space-time vortex. I always enjoyed critical misses having, like, if you're near... You have a companion next to an enemy, you hit your companion by mistake. Maybe you trip and fall. Like, those kind of things have always been fun. Situational critical failures. Well, that's bad for her. And the day. You replenish resources are dwindling. Take a long rest to restore hit points. Short rest. Short rest to recover half your hit points. I didn't get a chance to read the stabilized part. Give her a pat on the back. I like describing the embarrassing manner someone misses for like 5 minutes. Give the player psychological damage. Have a snooze in this festering corpse of an octopus. She's already resting. No one could stop us now. That's such a wild idea of like, yeah, take a long rest in this festering corpse.
Very well.
I'm gonna loot the goddamn festering corpse first, though. Flying octopuses are known for being delightfully fragrant when they're dead.
No traps, please.
My character's leveled up. I have to check and see if we can do anything about leveling up. Or for leveling up. Oil of accuracy. Alright, how do we take a long rest? Party view. Ah, let's level up. Yeah, crabs smell great when they're dead. Octopuses smell great when they're dead. Squids, excellent things. They all smell very good when they're dead. Alright, we got 1 spell level slot, 2 sorcery points. Create sorcery points? Create spell slot? Gained a spell? Alright, spell. Burning Hands, Charm Person, Color Spray, Disguise Self. Like, again, Disguise Spell, Disguise Self. I'm very curious if this is something we could actually use effectively in a video game as opposed to on the tabletop. Witch Bolt, Thunderwave, Sleep. I mean, Sleep's always good. Mage Armor, Fog Cloud, Fog-like Cloud. Featherfall? Like, it's tricky. I feel like in video games you really have to design purposefully. So, like, you can't give me a situation where I could use Featherfall, because if I am in a situation where I have to use Featherfall and I didn't take it, I'm gonna hate the video game. Whereas Dungeons & Dragons, like, the DM can shape the campaign around the abilities of the players. You love how this anime leans on the fact that everyone is a pervert. A lot of verticality in this game. Featherfall surprisingly useful. That's good to know. Expeditious Retreat. Disguise Self. Charm a humanoid to prevent it from attacking you. Verticality on the battlefield! Such a lust for vengeance! Woo! Put creatures into a magical slumber. Selected targets combined for 24 hit points. I mean, I think I'm gonna take sleep. Expeditious Retreat's a useful spell on the tabletop? Hell yeah, it is. Rope Trick would be a fun one. Just go into a rope trick and let the game just spin its wheels for a while. Let's take sleep. We'll just stab people while they're lying on the floor. Passive feature allows allies automatically succeed saving throws against spells that require them. Increases the range of spells by 50%. Melee spells get a range of 9 meters. Double the duration of condition summons. Spells that only target one creature can target an additional creature. Cost 1 sorcery point per spell slot level used. Cantrips also cost 1 sorcery point. For spells that don't shoot a projectile, the target needs to be close enough together. Apparently Disguise Self has some uses, but not particularly many. Like, I'm very tempted to grab it. Just for those moments. But like, as Traxxon will attest, I often end up playing in games where combat is barely a feature. I'm often in groups of people that really just enjoy the role-playing experience more than the actual combat. Let's take Distance Spell and Twin Spell. Is combat barely a feature in this game? So far, combat's happened a decent amount. I imagine combat will definitely be a focus. Do you have Explosion? The fart button is like if I click on the sound folder, the first button under that, like when I enter the folder, is fart. So I always hit fart by mistake. I made the spells of the game. I mean, you know we're not level high enough for Fireball. Come on. You've played Dungeons & Dragons enough. Careful Spell would be a helpful and useful thing to take, but I'm gonna take Twinning Spell. The amount of spells you can have fixed in your mind is limited. As you level up, you may wish to replace old spells with new ones. Choose a spell you know and replace it with another. What's going in? Witch Bolt. What's going out? I haven't even used Chromatic Orb yet. I haven't noticed Chromatic Orb in my list of spells now that I think about it. I hit escape just to leave that one menu, and it left the entire level up screen! No! Well, at least I remember what I'm taking. Sleep. Distant and Twinned. I'm not gonna replace a spell. Now it's your turn. Level up screen really hides multiclassing. It's weird. I could be multiclassing? Character features. A cleric with a mace. How original. She came with the mace. We could change the mace. It's a little button top right of the level up box. Interesting. Oh, add class. Look at that. Wow, her level up was very boring. Turn undead. Invoke duplicity. Distract your enemies with an illusion. A trick, something a whore does for money, Michael. This is an illusion. Yeah, that's a hard to notice button. Mace does 2 to 7 damage. We can give her a short sword. Or a scimitar. Or a quarterstaff, which somehow does more damage. Honestly, the bonk to daze has been nice so far. I don't see a reason not to keep that on there. Anyway, let's remove everyone's underwear, just for fun. She could hold on to everyone's underwear. Oh yeah, floppy hat! Gotta put that floppy hat on.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Shit, I forgot to loot the floppy hat. Simple robe. There, I'm disguised now. Alright, how do we sleep? Camp and resting options. Short rest. Long rest. Are you not wearing pants? Don't worry about it. You have enough camp supplies to restore all the hit points and spell slots. Do it. Just sleep in this rotting carcass. What's the worst thing that could happen? Alright. You can also manage party members here. Oh, we moved somewhere else? How do we find a place that doesn't have corpses everywhere? We set up a training dummy here? This is a little unbelievable. Where's this campsite? Show me. Show me on the world map. Where the hell is it in relation to anything else? In a bubble dimension? I am not wearing underwear today.
If not over, then through.
You strike me as the reliable sort. But are you sure this is a good idea?
Sleeping? Sure, what is a good idea?
There are lit fuses in our heads. Sooner or later, they're going to blow. Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows.
Oh, where'd you go, you
We
motherfucker?
need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light.
Did I get him? Can't tell if I got that little shit. Mosquitoes are the worst. Agreed, our top priority as far as I'm concerned.
Maybe we'll get lucky. We're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. We'll need our strength.
Shadowheart approves on removing a parasite from our brains. Where's the sleep button?
That'll fit in my pack.
I'm only resting so she'll be healed. Go to bed.
My hands on everything.
You were in a building, and so you stayed in the building when you're long rested? For me, I go to a pocket dimension, apparently. Oh, we actually do need fish. Look at that. Is anything here worth, like, worth 2 camp supplies? I have to use 40 camp supplies, my god. Fritz! Well, I guess use a pack. Full rest.
A calm night is a mercy, yet your eyes refuse to stay closed. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, gears, and the hells themselves have come after you. Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull.
Focus. Finding a cure is all that matters. You have to learn to control the tadpole. You sense it can grant you powers. Baldurian intelligence. Force the tadpole out of your mind. Think of home instead. Tadpole influences you. Perhaps you may influence it in return. Wisdom, you say? We have to roll a wisdom dice. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Those raised in Baldur's Gate know the city well, for better or worse. It can grant me powers. I mean, technically she has my pants. I gave her my underwear. Power, you say? I'm very tempted to try this wisdom roll. The chances I am able to roll it, very low. 16 rounds of Dungeons & Dragons to cast Explosion. Be a long one. Tadpole influence you can influence the tadpole. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I want powers. Give me powers.
All you have to do is turn the tables. Cage the creature before it cages you. You wonder if it could hear these thoughts. If it knows you're planning a rebellion. Let it listen. You will dream of all the ways to make this power your own.
Delicious power. Very pointy boob back there. Version 4.1.1.3622. Why does that show up when I'm sleeping? Alright. Leave camp. And now we're back where we were. One day later.
Something good here, I hope.
What we got? Some boxes?
hide in here.
Thieves' tools! Oh, hell yeah. I got that dexterity, baby. I got that background that makes me good at being sneaky. That's weird. Landed face up. My thumb's gonna get tired from just constantly holding down the Alt button. I hope there's a mod that just makes this automatically highlight things I can touch and interact with. It should really be a feature. Not that I saw in options. Like, I went in options looking for automatically highlight interactables.
I need some help.
But all I found was stuff like outline enemies and
I've got one of
friendlies.
those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Did you watch me sleep? Easily stand back.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
If this is a robbery, you're off to a bad start.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it
Yes.
fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
Yes, I see.
What's going on?
Jedi mind tricks are crazy. It's the Mind Flayer worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things.
I think this might be the guy that could have bear relations.
And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Version 4.11362. How do I turn that off? Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
No, I think he's the one that's with the bear, isn't he? Introduce yourselves. You're a Baldarian too.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
He's one of the player character choices. Yeah. Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into Mind Flayers.
Turn us into...
Ha 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 ha!
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. Although...
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
The circle of bear buggery. You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
I'm super useful to know.
All right. I accept. Lead on.
I guess he's ready to level up.
Ready or not, on the hunt. Let's prowl into the shadows.
Common. Rogue. If you brush everyone off when they ask to come with you, do they actually fuck off? My understanding is yes, but I don't know for sure. He's a wogue. Cunning action hide. Cunning action dash. Cunning action cunnilingus. Good powers.
Watch your back.
Wash, wash, wash your back.
There. A mind flare. And it's hurt.
Even injured.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could
Hello.
end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
You should be furious, shouldn't you?
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Yeah, I just noticed I'm the wrong one. Focus on his thoughts. Hiya! Success. What are you doing there, buddy?
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience.
Yes.
It needs sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
Where am I? Lean in as if for a kiss. Resist the intrusion with everything you have, please.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close those eyes forever. Bap! Oh, your boots are disgusting now. Well, let's be back to being my character.
Death is too good for it.
Now, what's it got in his pockets? A void bulb. Throw this alien bulb at a target and possibly pull in nearby objects and creatures. It's like a little suction cup bomb.
What path lies before me?
Well, that's a lot of bodies. Gorblins!
Let's have a look.
How far along did you get, Traxim?
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Just like goblin pie. Goblin scimitar. Goblin bow. That doesn't look normal. Met the next two companions.
Looks unstable somehow.
Well, let's go in.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls.
Then your face annoyed you too much. Did you restart?
Functioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch the sigil. Ow, stupid sigil.
A hand? Anyone?
Slap the hand. Ooh, I could use my sorcerer powers. I love using my sorcerer powers.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
At the bottom of every roll, you click on add bonus, have Shadowheart cast guidance. Could she do that for every single roll?
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Don't look too hard at my facial hair. It may cause you to go insane. Are you a cream or tomato sorcerer? I'm both. Cream of tomato. No need to apologize, you alright?
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
You don't trust this man. Yeah, I was.
I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
It is to be
You don't happen to
avoided.
be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You
It's
seem
to be
know enough
avoided,
about our
Roy.
condition To realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
I have a heart ear, boy.
No doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Yeah, Gale so far might be my favorite. I possess many gifts, but tadpole extraction's not one of them. I can't cure our parasites.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect.
Oh, whatever.
But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
My character's too hot for him to offhandedly insult. We got that good androgynous anyone could like me hotness going on. Not to mention that otherworldly tiefling hotness. Maybe just insults those. My character's a dude. Thank you very much. Or have you forgotten character creation? I just happen to apparently not lock in my voice choice. Gimblebach? Gimblebach? Oh, he insults wizards and sorcerers, but he's like... Isn't he a wizard? What the hell is he? Yeah, he's a wizard.
The air is ripe with magic.
Oh, he insults non-wizards. That would make more sense, given that he is a wizard. Choice is pending! An evocation wizard? A fine choice. A fine choice. Well then, maybe you can take a few of the other little... Ah, Tasha's hideous laughter. That's always a good choice. I'm probably gonna take that. Find familiar! Well, I have to waste a couple of slots. Tasha's unbearable teenage daughter. Hand sleep, long strider, magic missile, protection from evil and good, ray of sickness, shield, featherfall, false life, expedition retreat, disguise self, color spray, chromatic orb, charm person. I'm gonna take find familiar, just a huge waste of a spell slot. Massive waste of a spell slot, but we have to get a small animal to be our friend. And Tasha's hideous laughter. What a bad wizard, except... Alright, he has Witch Bolt, Thunder Wave, Firebolt, Arcane Recovery, Mage Armor, Sleep, Grease, Mage Hand. Oh, hell yeah, Mage Hand. Ray of Frost, where's that familiar button? Marmor. Scroll of Revivify. Cantrips. Arcane Recovery, bonus action, action. Where the hell is it? Do I not have it because we haven't rested yet? Is that how we're gonna play this?
Looking ahead.
Yeah, we might actually have to prepare our spells.
No
He is a
rest.
wizard after all. Yeah, we might have to, like, rest before we can do it. Via inventory. Spellbook. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, someone else has sleep on the party, so guess what? Okay, we could have a spider. Comes with a poisonous bite. A raven. Can blind enemies with its beak. A rat has infectious bite. A frog. Bufotoxin. A crab comes with crippling pinch. Or a cat. It can meow. Another annoying D&D feature you wish would just die. Use crippling pinch on penis 3. I imagine it's a large spider and not just a spider. I'm curious about the raven. Like, can we fly? How high can we go with it? Crab! Do it! I mean, I'm more for the useful one, which is, you know, flying, being able to look ahead, having enemies not realize we're spying on them. If it works like Dungeons & Dragons, it's not a video game. Cat! For the meow? I'll take it raven. Raven or spider? The good stuff. The crab meme is powerful, I will admit. You can indeed fly with the raven. You see, that's all I needed to hear. If we could actually start flying around. Where's your bird friend? Now, does it work like the second edition? Boo this man! Boo! Supposed to have fun, not make smart choices. There you go, there's your goddamn crab. I imagine we can change it. Oh, we can't cast it again, of course. I'm curious. I'm curious how this is gonna work. Like, will we be allowed to change the crab? How do I control the crab? I mean, Raven would have made the most sense.
But not if it'll get me killed.
He's so useless. He can dash, hide. I could dismiss him. I could disengage, I could jump. And I can maiming pinch. We whip some butter in front of it. Quelana? I didn't know Dark Souls characters were here.
What to do? These boots have seen everything.
Hello!
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days.
Hi,
Now
Grimblebach.
Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Ooh, deception proficiency. That ship's full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. And heck, throw a bonus on there while we're at it. We have the Friend spell, Tides of Chaos. Add a 1d4 to it. Success.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
What?
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
Someone's got a Napoleon complex here.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Why would we have a fight?
There's something underneath here.
Oh, empty. Oh? Oh?
Wouldn't take much to send that stone crashing downwards.
Let's figure out if we can do it. Real body knock Glinkle energy. I like how we could see the would-be ambushers flee with them. Yeah, yeah. I would like to cut this rope. Now, okay. It's a little alarming when you show it like that. Can I use like a magic spell on it? Can I send my crab to fly up there and cut the rope? Alright, someone that's familiar with this game and how it works. Oh, probably that part we want to attack. Gotta be specific. Whoa! We're probably gonna find a doctor down here who could remove our problems. Wait, are these the people we told to run away before? Are these unrelated people? Barton Fink! I don't know what's going on. Are these explosive barrels? Oh, baby. You're a wizard. Where's your wizard stuff? Yeah, firebolt.
In striking distance.
Perform 5 actions in 1 turn. Your enemies won't know what hit them. I think a few of them didn't survive that exploding barrel trick.
Hungry for the slaughter.
And now for our rogue friends. Come on down so I can see line of sight. Cunning action, hide.
Leave no trace.
Hiding successful. He was looking right at me.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Pinch them to death. Pinch them!
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Level 1 enchantment. Finish selection. Oh, am I clicking on targets? I don't... Sleep is supposed to be like an AoE, and anything with the number of hit points, like the pool, affects them all, right? I shouldn't have to click on the individuals, right? Select targets up to a combined 24 hit points. Yeah, pointless to use that if it's not gonna work through the wall then. Cancel that. No. Might as well just finish that guy off who's burning there. I'll have a Tide of Chaos, please. R.I.P. that guy. Oh my gosh, the crab's turn! Can't quite make it all the way there. Look at him scuttle around.
Better get to it.
Can we ready in action? Dip, shove, hide, throw. They got rid of ready in action in 5th edition, right? That's not a thing I could do at this point. Let the crab finish them off. You could ready in 5th edition. Well, in that case, can we do it in this game? I'm guessing not. I'm not seeing anything. Like, we have the door closed. It'd be nice to just ready a downward swing of our mace. Enter. You're attacking a crab, you motherfucker! It's just it's a little animal!
Hey, someone's in here.
Not in this game, that's what I figured. There's a person in the way. Well, dang. No, I got a hand out there. That'll be fun.
Spill some blood.
Let's spill some blood. Can't reach destination. Well, sneak over there. I got a character blocking the door, and we have to wait for their turn before we can get out there and do something. It should be not be good in general, but has the right power level for it. Grappling? What if someone, like, specializes in grappling, though? Enclose yourself in an arcane sphere. You cannot be damaged by attacks or effects from outside. Cool. Well, Crab, I feel like you could successfully murder the sleeping person. Where'd the crab go? Did the crab step on fire and just, like, obliterate itself? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened now that I'm paying more attention. It cooked itself. It's cooked crab now. R.I.P. the crab. It's not this character's turn. Jump to the character whose turn it is. I can't believe that. It's okay, it's just gone! It died! It's real bad at being a crab, I guess. It's finally the person blocking the door's turn. They can finally get outside. Like, that's not enough fire for me to believe. They took 4 points of damage. That's way too much damage.
Let's do this.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's like burning embers on the floor, and we're wearing boots. And then she took 2 additional damage.
Of course.
Oh, he was holding a torch, so grease actually went off into a ball of fire. That's actually a very nice little touch there. I like that. It's a real good touch.
Delicious.
R.I.P. sleeping guy.
Let's go.
Mage hand, go get him. Good work, hand. Assume most angry or suspicious looking carpets are not your friend.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
If they have the full range of possible Dungeons & Dragons mimics, that'd be a lot of fun. My speed's reduced because of my magic bubble.
Finish this.
You attacked the hand? What a monster! I was thinking of some of the more fun Dungeons & Dragons enemies you could run into, which include like a living carpet that will roll you up and eat you. Good miss, bud. Good miss.
On the way.
And your turn.
No choice but to keep going. With haste.
And let's go ahead and just keep the fire party going. This guy's been on fire the whole time.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
You ever say anything like that, at least to the point you played up to? It'd be weird if it were anywhere even remotely at the start of the game. That's the kind of thing you want to run into much later on.
What's inside?
Learning spells. Leather. Basic poison. torch, leather armor. Ooh, a key. It opens a bandit somewhere. Oh god, ancient scroll. Book of Final Breath. Dense rows of scrawled text, the few legible entries seem to detail the names and final words of numerous individuals. Come see this as Madge Pinner, laboratory explosion. Huh? Hoth Cress, waylaid in a Neverwinter alley. You're blocking my light. Donna Ree, Waterhavian Featherlung. What's Featherlung? Okay. This room seems like a dead end with treasure. Treasure might be a strong word. There's no books in those rows of books? That's weird.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Rustic
Yeah.
chest. A quill. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tipple, Ilmater, drowning. Evian Urkitson Ogma, internal rot. Dervin Stout, saloon fever.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Don't you tell me what to recognize. A looter's trunk. A lever. What did that do indeed? The Unclaimed. In life, her service has been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All, in time, was lost to her. Her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and fated city of judgment, she waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. A million souls and more passed her in colorless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand. No voice whispered instruction in her ear. No guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going. And still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelamavor pitied her, as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not forgetting, but being forgotten. Truly moving. Through a bloom of mold has leached the ink from most of the scroll. Its beginning is still legible. The sealing ritual. Our gods care not for petty ritual. There is only the sealing, and it is vital that we observe it with exacting reverence. On the day of the sealing, a mixture of bone and ash is consecrated. Upon the names of the dead we spread our offering, imbuing the ink with the essence of death of our god. Scroll of Burning Hands. Cast spell. Send this to Gale.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Hey, Gale. Learn the spell. Good work, buddy. Camp supply, alchemy poach, keychain.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
That's my saying. Candles. Got a door there. We also have the direction that other bandit came from. This seems like a dead end, so we'll do this area first.
Open up.
Open says a
More
me.
prayers. Only dust and silence.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
How can it be that ancient? And there's like edible cheese here.
Must be long gone.
In games where you could loot stuff, empty containers are like my least favorite thing in the
Don't
world.
mind if I do.
Like, I understand you're going for that fully immersive experience. You want there to be stuff, and some of those things are gonna be empty. But fuck that. I want treasure. I don't want empty garbage.
Here we go.
Didn't expect it to open into a black screen. Ah, we could have just gone through the door, huh? Back down we go. The shrine's ancient, the loot's not. No. They're all the same age. They carbon dated both. It's just very old but edible cheese. Trying to save me from stress. Oh, I mean, if you want to save me from frustration, please feel free. A spoiler would be like, I can't believe this character is gonna betray you. A non-spoiler would be, just so you know, there's no more treasure down here, and you're going to waste an hour walking around.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Protection from good and evil. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext, Rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denonir, for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Save the game in the room with a large sarcophagus. See, I've played Baldur's Gate 2, so I would have seen a sarcophagus, and I definitely would have saved my game there. I'd imagine protection from good and protection from evil would involve separate things. I feel like protection from good and evil doesn't do anything these days. Heavy oak door? That's a locked heavy oak door. Ooh, some opulent chests I haven't opened? Garbage inside there. Another scroll protection from good and evil. I mean, if we run into a lich, I guess protection from good and evil could do something. Ah, sarcophagus. Baldur's Gate 2, you can enter the basement of a tavern of all places.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Best avoid that trap.
A lot of traps in here. You like that the combined spells, i.e. enlarge and reduce? I feel like those always should have been linked.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Ruby ring, a bone. But yeah, there's the basement of a tavern in Baldur's Gate 2, where if you touch a sarcophagus, it's like, hey, surprise, you get to fight a lich!
Some portion is what visitors.
Ooh, power infernal engines.
Strange coin. Wonder what it's worth.
No trap disarm kit toolkit available. Can we just touch it? Open. I don't care if it's trapped.
Trap place is more dangerous than I thought.
Did you give what's his dick thieves tools? My character can use thieves tools. See, this is a job for a crab right here. Let the crab do it. So it's not a lich, but it is pretty bad. They're keeping Nam in this basement. A lot of explosions down here for sure. Detect thoughts can give you a glimpse into someone's secrets, but expect hostility.
I'll give it a shot. A couple turns should do it.
Sleight of hand, 15. Yeah, mage hand's probably the way to go. I feel like the rogue is probably better at it.
Hello. Simple.
Well, it's still a 15, but he does have slightly better. God damn. We could probably mage hand the sarcophagus, yeah. I was looking around more. No, we're back at the beginning? You can move objects to cover vents. Oh, interesting. Let's set the whole place on fire.
Which way to the nearest library?
Oh my god, of course.
No one stopped me yet.
Elminster's not around.
We have to take a short
Might as
rest.
well.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Alright, mage hand.
Yes, why not?
No, you stupid idiot. Mage hand. Oh, interesting. I can't right click and say open with mage hand. They nuked the whole room. The trap designers knew about mage hand. But Mage Hand's whole thing is picking stuff up and throwing it. Come on. So unfair.
Have a lot on my mind. And
Yeah, I looted the other 4 of them, or 3 of them rather.
something good here, I hope.
Although I did die, so maybe I should double check. Goodbye, Mage Hand. Yeah, everything's empty.
Moving ahead.
Mage Hand would be able to lift the lid. Fair point. No trap disarm toolkit.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So thieves' tools don't allow for trap disarmor? Is that right? Where are my thieves' tools? Simple rope. Maybe your thieves, your mage hand might not be able to do it, but my mage hand would be strong enough. Well, I'm not trying to disarm the vent, I'm trying to disarm the sarcophagus. That says no trap disarm toolkit available. And I'm curious, like, if thieves' tools are separate. One person open the thing and run back. I mean, that's kind of where we're going at this point. Where the hell are the thieves' tools? Maybe this guy has less crap in his pockets. Keychain, alchemy pouch, camp supply, potion of healing, thieves' tools. Open locks based on sleight of hand. Tools break on unsuccessful attempts. Alright, so yeah, this is separate from a trap disarming kit. Good to know.
Let's be quick.
Press that button. Makes a fun noise. But yeah, I was more interested in disarming this. And it also looks like you could disarm. Because it does say no trap disarm toolkit available. Alright, team, everybody out. One person's life is going to be very exciting for a moment. Well, you're the rogue. Now, how do we tell everybody else to stay put? Turn-based mode. It's just you taking turns.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Pull his portrait away from the others. Or tap G.
Don't touch me. Let's go.
There we go. Alright.
Someone doesn't like this.
You're fine, you're fine.
Seek and you shall find me.
Alright, Gale. Ah, shit, we have to take a short rest for your goddamn mage hand again. Just a quick short rest. Alright, mage hand, you just have to get out there and hit the button. Let's wait a second for the next big explosion to happen. Alright, there it goes. Duck and weave! Try doing a turn base, it might be easier that way. We were almost there. I wish I had mage hands.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
I have to take a long rest if we're gonna try mage hand again. Hopefully the trap stops by the time we're done resting. That'd be even easier. I have mage hand for my racials? Ooh. Gale's mirror image. Well, in that case. Can I cancel? Cancel camping? It's too late. I have to commit to this long rest.
Let's see what this does.
Alright, I'll talk to them. Left bar, bottom right. Oh yeah, mage hand, look at that. Why is it not over here?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ah well, a nice little rest. Everyone was very tense, everyone was sleepy. What were we looking at?
With you in a moment.
Make it dance, ooh, or breathe fire.
It's done all that and more at plenty of soiree, I can tell you.
Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
Well, that damn tadpole.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on?
Not.
Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongated.
I also like ale. Delicious.
Get the picture?
Yeah, Gale's good. He might be my favorite so far. I do, but you might as well finish the picture.
Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born. This is the annotated version, of course.
We should be having a fever by now. Graying skin even.
Spot on again. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Abby normal? Long live the abnormal.
I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
In the next room over, it's just boom, boom, boom. He's got a cool teacher vibe. Well, look who can't be trusted. What were you doing last night?
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction.
Tell about yourself.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
I don't believe that at all. Leave camp. Very bad at remembering where the button for leave camp is. Combat log. Can I leave camp over here?
Breathe deep and move.
Where am I? Let me out. Toggle hide, group modes, party view, inventory, times of chaos. Short rest, long rest, leave camp, there it is, Jesus. Good work, brain. Oh, that's good. Still going. Here, let me show you how it's done.